All right, hello Libra. I will be doing a reading for you today. This will be the reading for the energies of Venus in Capricorn, starting on the 23rd of January all the way until the 15th, 16th of February. So this will be a general reading, so I'll just be doing it for the sign of Libra. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video for future videos. I'll make them anyway. It's just liking and subscribing helps with the algorithm. So, all right. So we'll be drawing preferably 3 oracle cards, general energy. All right. Way too many. There's 1. There's 3. Okay, Libra. So the energy for this transit, and today's the 20th, so Venus is in late degrees. Venus is in late degrees right now. So late degree Sagittarius. So the energy is a little bit lighter, but it's still sort of there. So let's just go here. So you have Round and Round, Orphan, and Unfinished Symphony as the major energies for this time. Now, let's say like a more feminine aspect of this is going to be at play here. So it's almost like your creativity is a little bit, you might be stuck in a creative cycle, so to say. So, and I'm getting creativity here because this is a very, Venus is a very artistic sign, and it's going into Capricorn, which is a very feminine earth sign. So it's, this is like the feminine, darker part of earth. And I just feel like there's something here that is, maybe you haven't really explored too much, but it's keeping you in this state of limbo, of a continuous creative cycle block, let's say. So I just, it seems to me here, and we'll clarify a little bit later, but the major energies will be, Unfinished Symphony, which means that there's something that you started that you never finished, or you never even started in the first place, and it's kind of gnawing at you as a form of regret. And Round and Round is also the same thing. Like, you've started something, but you never finished it to completion, or you never started something at all, and you sort of regret that. Like, Orphan is a little bit of a regret energy because you're alone in that space. So I feel like the major theme will be getting out of that regret. But we don't want regrets, right? So let's just clarify here. Clarification. So you have the Prince of Wands as your major energy for this time. And this is for Venus in Capricorn, but I just think that it's a good idea to sort of take that energy that we have now when this video gets posted today, and sort of on the 20th, and just sort of bring that energy along with you. So I just feel like this is pertinent to now as well. So you have Prince of Wands, the High Priestess, Princess of Discs, the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, so, and then we'll do a Wisdom of the Tao just at the very end, just so we have it. Whoa. Okay, a lot came out. You had a lot come out here. I just feel like that means that you have a lot of support, honestly. But okay, that's 1. There we go. All right, save that for the end. Okay, Libra. So as your major energy, like I said, you have the Prince of Wands, and the energy that's cutting through you or that's affecting your circumstances at the moment is the High Priestess. So this is very good spiritual energy, okay? Like spiritual energy is the energy that you cannot sense. Oh, let's say like that. So energy is movement. So this is more like a spiritual impact that's happening to your soul at the moment. And so it's almost like you are being, your actions are being guided and divinely protected at this time. And you're focused on growing and really incubating these creative projects that you're working with. And that makes sense why the High Priestess is here, because you're focused on let's say like the incubation period of your creative activity. You're focused on something that a mother would do. So a mother would take care of her child because the child can't take care of itself. So it's almost like you're in this place of nurturing this creative project that you're working with, or this action that you're working with. Any action, any sort of physical movement with a creative spark attached to it. So like an example, like you're walking and but the creative spark is that you're walking to go somewhere to work on the creative aspect. So it's like you're nurturing that that movement of creativity. And so good job on you, because that's your doing. So it's almost like you would think that God is outside of you, but you are the one that is guiding this energy forward. Now in the past here, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Eight of Pentacles is interesting because it just proves more that you've been truly growing this particular gift, or this particular, let's say, not creative ability, but like earthly ability. So this has to do with money, any sort of finances, any physical plane aspect. So it's almost like you were working on some, let's just say money, for example, right? Or business or something like that. You've been growing this business or this endeavor that brings you inflow of money or like cash, and you've been growing that and working with it for a while. And it's like, and it's just like like you've been having this like growth in the physical world, and it's been slow and steady. And underneath you have the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is in your unconscious area. So it's almost like you've been working on this creative thing for a while, and it's beginning to not be so free flowing as it once was. So unconsciously you're in this place of, it's a little bit challenging. It's a challenging aspect, like writer's block or a creative block. So it's not flowing like it used to. But that doesn't mean that it's going to stop. It just means that it's slowing down a little bit, and it's a bit of a challenge. Like it's a bit of a creative challenge. But that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong here. It's just that there was like this fixed thing that you've been working with, and an energy that probably you created, honestly, was has come in and affected that energy in a way that it's no longer fixed. So now you're kind of working with the changes. So like you're working with the creative change, because like at first it was working for a long time and it was really good, and then this energy, masculine energy or whatever, doesn't mean it was a man, just like this energy came in and kind of uprooted that fixed energy, like that fixed creative flow that you had, and now you're like working with the frustrations of that, you know. And so in the immediate future, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is what you go through, let's say. So you're going through a form of creation on the physical plane. So if you have a passion that you're very passionate about, you feel that in your soul that you just want to make it, so you're just going to make it. And then that you just wanting to create that, you do it in the physical world. So it's like bringing the creative flow down into the physical world and doing something earthly and physical with it. It could mean money, it could mean business. It's just bringing that creative spark within you and putting it into the world so that others can see it and it's tangible. Now, here in your energy, let's say, so not to get it confused, like this is the vibe, let's say, right? This is the vibe of the reading. The vibe of the reading is very like creative. It's very creative, very fast moving. It's growing, and it's new. Okay, it's very new vibes. So that's good vibes. And here in your person, right? You have the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Swords is a contemplative energy. So it's almost like you're very contemplative. You're doing things one step at a time to organize the chaotic mess that could be overwhelming if you didn't do this. So I just feel like you have a lot that is on your mind, and so you are compartmentalizing it in particular areas so that it flows more smoothly. And that makes sense why you're doing that, because here in the environment you have the Four of Pentacles. Now the environment is the people, the things, and the places around you. People, places, and things that exist around you right now. So it's like you're in a spot where you're in this state of holding, not hoarding, but it's a kind of hoarding. It's not a traumatic response like hoarding is, but it's a hoarding of your energy, a hoarding of various things around you. So it's like you're not going out and spending a lot of money, or your environment isn't really conducive to over excess. So your environment is more conducive to stability and holding on to specific things. So it's actually helping you, your environment is actually helping you to compartmentalize your mentals so that you're not all over the place, and so that you can actually go forth and create something in the physical world. Now, I'm wondering why the Round and Round, the Orphan, and the Unfinished Symphonies here, and I think it has to do with your challenge. Your challenge is a 10 of Cups. Now, this is a very good energy to have. It's just that I think you might be oversatisfied with what you have now. So it's almost like a sense of not going out and really changing anything because you're so satisfied with what you have. So I think that's your challenge, is to be satisfied. Yes, your challenge is to be satisfied with what you have, and to be satisfied with your surroundings, because I think the Unfinished Symphony, the Round and Round, the Orphaned, is like you're not being grateful for your environment. And it's like the environment, it's like you're having a hard time actually being satisfied with the environment, right? And this is going to be a major theme for this transit of Venus in Capricorn, is being satisfied with what you have and not trying to change things. And can you be satisfied in a place of stability, let's say, right? Which is pretty hard for an air sign, because air signs want to just be, want to go with the flow, literally, if you want to say that. So being in a confined space for an air sign might feel as though you are trapped, or you don't have the proper resources or something. And the final outcome here is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is, it's a respite or a break. So it's like you've been really pushing this creative endeavor that you've been working with, and at the very end, it's going to be a very creative place for you, but it's a stepping stone. So I wouldn't rest on your laurels, right? Of, okay, I'm here, this is where I wanted to be, so this is where I'll just be at for a while. It's really more like, okay, I finally made it to where I want to be and where I was seeing in my creative vision, and now it's time to keep going and to step it up, and to not just rest here. Like, it's a resting place. So it's like, okay, I've actually did my creative goal that I wanted to do. Now, that's really great, and now it's time to do it again and start over, and not be satisfied with what you have. Even though I just said your struggle is to be satisfied, it's like at the very end, you're not to, maybe your struggle, maybe it's the, so yeah, not to be satisfied with what you have, but also to be aware that this isn't the end, and that you have a lot further to go, and there are levels to it. So let's do the advice and the wisdom of the Tao. What do you have? I can't see it, but you have inspiration. You are encountering a burst of creative energy during this time. This would be a burst of creative energy. New passions and inspirations. Take advantage of it. Feelings and sensations can be overwhelming at this time. Yeah. This is the challenge. Use this opportunity to manifest your desires, but maintain integrity and emotional intelligence. Yeah, so emotional intelligence is this card right here. This is what's the cause and what's the effect? What's the how can I organize these thoughts? How can I be emotionally intelligent? And intelligence is to read in between the lines of the situation. So if you can do that and you can understand your situation in a deeper way, then you are intelligent. You're intelligent intellectually. Yeah, and emotionally as well. And I think that this here is that you're going to feel this overwhelming sense, and not to become overwhelmed by your emotions. But the unfinished, I could see what round and round is. It's like you've been working on this creative project for so long that you haven't really stepped outside of your comfort zone. Unfinished symphony is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, okay, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so yeah, okay. So I think it's just unfinished symphony is, yeah, you're not completing a particular activity. Like, you're not completing something. I don't know what that is for you, but it's you're getting really comfortable being in your own energy, and that is causing procrastination for a particular creative endeavor. But it's like, because you have everything that you need, it's causing you to be more in your energy and be more comfortable there. But you are going around in circles. So I think the best advice, if I could give any, would be to actually stay in this energy. I hope I'm not like leading you astray here. I don't think I am. I think this is a growth type of vibration. So I'm just gonna get one clarification for orphaned. One clarification. I don't need any more. I usually don't clarify this deeply, but I just feel like there might be a little bit of confusion in what you even need to work on. Orphan, Page of Swords in reverse. So, but you got the Page of Swords, okay? Like you found a particular way of living that is going to take you away from your comfort zone. So what can take you away from your comfort zone is the question. I think that's what it is. It's what can get you out of your comfort zone, but in a healthy way. Like, because I think you're just kind of going in circles. But you're going in circles because you're growing something. So it's not a bad thing. I just think that it's an awareness of why, like, you might feel like you're stuck or something, but you're just growing something. So you're not actually like lost. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you're lost here. I just feel like you're actually growing something, and that takes time. And especially Venus in Capricorn, it's like this artistic energy is not just going to be one shot, one and done. It's going to be a progressive step-by-step thing, and I think this is what you're going through, and to finish what you complete. So like go through and continue to push in your creative endeavor every day, because that's what this energy is asking of you. Boom. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.